CTV, CSFS, CheckTemplateVerify, CheckSignatureFromStack. So there was UpCTV back in the day, and then there was CheckSignatureFromStack, and now people are suggesting to enable these two together because it kind of has like the best of both worlds for enabling covenants with a soft fork on Bitcoin in the future. CTV was not capable enough for some users. So people were opposing to it, but there were a lot of people actually agreeing that CTV is good enough because it doesn't do much harm, and it's like kind of reviewed more, and it is like upgraded on testnets and signets and others, and it's possible to use it and test it and like develop on it. So it is like CTV is the most reviewed and the most ready upcode or proposal for upgrading to Bitcoin for covenants. But then it was not enough for so many other use cases, like use cases related to improving Lightning UX, which is a very important topic in my opinion. Like if we want to do something on Bitcoin, it should somehow enable some adoption and scalability features in it all too. So it shouldn't be only about like doing security alone. CTV enables like some security features, like some limited vault functionalities, but then it doesn't like do much for scalability. It doesn't do much for probably privacy. It doesn't do much for layer 2s combined with check signature from stack, which is also a very simple, or at least that's what they say. I'm not very entirely sure about these things. So check signature from stack is also a very simple concept. That's a very simple tech that could be added to CTV. And the combination of these two would give us the best of both worlds, because now CTV is kind of on steroids, and now you could have more functionalities and more features and it would enable more layer 2 stuff. So it would enable or make ARC possible. Actually, it would make probably some methods of roll-ups and layer 2s and like few methods of like zero knowledge stuff become possible on the Bitcoin network. So that would also make the UX for Lightning way better. Not only Lightning, as I mentioned, Arc too. So it looks like a very good combination to have at the same time without having to go through all sorts of complicated stuff that could be achieved, complicated and untested, and also unreviewed things that could happen with things like Upcat and others. So this looks like that we have some kind of a general consensus right now on this. This is not set in stone, definitely, and it could change in the future. But now I think this is the most that we came to an agreement in the Bitcoin community on some kind of a stack of like technologies to be enabled for covenants. So it's good to have this step. So CTV, CSFS, and the post is about like, can we reach consensus on a first step toward covenants? It's a very huge topic that is like way over my head. So I'm not going to go into all the details about it, but it's like good to know that there's such a topic is like going on. And the last posts were about like 8 days ago here. And there's all sorts of people contributing here. Moonsettler, Harding, Instagibbs, Ariard. There's Rob Hamilton, James O'Brien, I think, Antoine, and all sorts of people here from different projects. So that's
On
cool.
P must be Anton Ponsan, yeah. So eventually, maybe covenants are coming, and it's coming soon, maybe in the next 10 years, yeah.
in the next 10 years. That's good actually. Yeah. That's actually that could be true. Even if we upgrade governance in the next 2 or 3 years, we may not be able to leverage to the full extent, probably in the next 5, 6, 7 years or so.
That's
So
totally
it's
realistic because even with Taproot, not all the potentials were realized. It is with Taproot, the sexiest thing was that you are going to be able to do multi-sigs or open Lightning channels without revealing that it is a multi-sig or stuff. But this was, as you once mentioned, it is music too, and it's not widely adopted yet. And I do not know of a wallet that helps you do that. So there is still a lot on even Taproot that you can make use of.